Okay, Anders, I decided to make a quick little video. I've been using this setup for about 20 years. I keep it really simple. I spend most of my time composing and writing, less in the technical world, but I use Digital Performer as my main DAW. So I'll show you how I have it hooked up. I'm using a MOTU 2408, all right? And I also use a MIDI timepiece. Those are the two main devices that I use for syncing and recording. On the Mackie, I use the D8b as the master. I know some folks indicate that it's the opposite. They use it as a slave. I use it as a master. This is what it's set up as, internal locked, 44. And I have 3 banks of IOs, so tape 1, op 8, 9 to 16, 7 to 24. This is where your audio cables, audio fire, or is it lightweight? I always forget what the protocol is, from your TDF should be running back. So I'll take you around the back so you can see. We're just in the studio. This is the machine side. So here's my Mac. I have a Mac. The PCI card has got 4 inputs. I use just one of them. So I choose one of them, and that goes from my computer back around to the 2408, and I'll show you what the back plane looks like. This is my studio here. So that cable runs. Pretty simple setup. In the back here, you could see that in the AudioFire interface, there's one cable right there, the red cable, that I plug in, and then I have 3 optical outputs, inputs, outputs banks, A, B, and C. These are fiber, is it Tascam, I think is the standard that I use. So these cables come out, right, and I run them right to the D8b, where I also have 3 IO cards here, and I've got my clock, apogee clock, and as you can see here, master clock source is out, because that's the master. So I take that out and I run that back to the 2408. And that's it. It's a pretty simple setup. I'm not sure what DAW you're using, but that's the master-slave relationship. Hopefully that helps.